Well, hello there, crafty friends. Happy Tuesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and we're starting in the front of the store tonight. Oh, I am not going to lie. It has been one whirlwind of a day. So last night, at about 4:45, keep in mind we close at 5 on Mondays. At about 4:30, 4:45, I get a phone call from my son's phone, Caden. He's home. And I say, hey, what's up? And he was just like, hold on a second. And then he hands the phone to Linda. So apparently he's here in the store. And Linda said, a truck driver just called with a pallet of Doodlebug. And where do you want him to drop it? I said, well, we only have a front door. So they have to drop it at the front door. And I said, Caden, please do not leave. You cannot make Miss Linda unload a pallet off a semi. So please, please, please unload that. So Connor came over last night. Caden was here. They unloaded a pallet full of Doodlebug, and we have spent all day shipping out Doodlebug and Bella Boulevard mystery boxes. So for those of you that were getting a little stressed and concerned, they're here. We're working them through the door. They are pushing them out. I'm trying to go in the order they were received the best that I can to get those out the door. So if you're getting a little invoice just for $6 to $10, $12, something like that for the Doodlebug, that is probably your Doodlebug mystery box shipping. So we worked on that all day. But luckily, we did have a few orders checked in yesterday. So I'm going to flip the camera around. Got somebody calling. And the reason why we're starting back here is because we got in more glass boards. Super excited about our glass boards. And I thought, well, instead of unboxing some of the ones we got in, I'm just going to start up front. We carry 3 different sizes of glass boards. You can see that one's completely out. Then we've got our next medium size here. And I think I just showed you guys these last week too. Now that my brain's starting to come back to me. Hello, Miss Terry. And I saw Paula's on. Hello, hello. And then we've got this great one here. This one is a nice desk size. This is not one that covers your entire desk, but it is a nice desk size one. So we got this one here that is, oh, sorry. I know I'm fighting with the machine up here. So we've got 3 different sizes in. This one here is an 18 by 24, nice size for your workspace. And then we've also got some great little pawn magnets here as well too. All right, I'm going to let that finish. Hopefully you don't hear her phone number and you end up spamming her. And so, okay, all right, good deal. So sorry about that. It's always crazy here. All right, and then we also have magnetic magnets that fit on our glass boards. So we've got nice 12-inch magnets for your glass boards. We've got pawn magnets, and then these are called mega pawns. All right, so we got more of these in as well, but I wanted to start you up here just because I don't want to have to open up the 18 by 24. And then this one here, what size is this one, my little friend? This one here is 13.5 by 18. So this one is 13.5 by 18, another good on your desk work size one. This is one that will cover up your desk really nice. And then we can order when it's even bigger. It's like 36 by 24. So that is going to fill your table beautifully. So that would be like a whole tabletop size one. And then we've got different colors of pawn magnets up here. Looks like we've got pink, but pink is for Paula because her pawn magnets, we don't know where they went. They went MIA. And then we've got white ones down here. And then we're going to head on back to the back. And we're going to check out the other ones that we just got in. But we had, wait till you see the back of the store. Oh my gosh. My eye has been twitching for 4 days. When I came in this morning, the tables were full of these boxes. I mean, literally full. I need to post pictures. I was trying to post some pictures but this is what we're down to for processing. So we're working on getting invoices for your shipping sent out. We got a few more along the bottom here. Mom came in today. It's her day off. And Stephanie was in training today. She got no training today. I laughed. But we've got all kinds of great boxes getting ready to go out. We will have a few left, not a whole lot, in case I made a mistake. And so I always give myself a little buffer, but these are different ones from the first time too. So yes, I know, wow. But all right, so let's jump into what they did get done because we have some really fun new products. So I just showed you our glass boards. So we got another one of the 18 by 24s. We've got 3 more of the 13.5 by 18. We got a nice stack, 1, 2, 3. We got 6 more of that nice little small size one. This is a nice little travel one. We do also have that little black with white flowers on it. That's a great case to put it in. Nice little padded case. So we've got those back in stock. We also got in more pond magnets. So we've got more of the little pond magnets in. So this time I ordered pinks, more white, black, teal. Those are kind of our best sellers. So I got more of those in. We also got in more of the mega ponds. Mega ponds have become really, really popular as well too. We got in pink, teal, and purple of the mega ponds. So we've got those in. Mega ponds are $15.49. The 3 packs of pond ones are $18.49. Black and white flower padded case for you. You got it. Now, this is brand new, and this was one of the reasons for the whole order. So these are brand new clutter catchers, and I'm sorry to make you a little seasick there. Hello, Annette. I just got to talk to Annette on the phone. It's always nice to hear your voice, my friend. All right, I'm going to grab this one just as a little way to show you what we got. So these are 3D printed items. I just love all this 3D printed stuff that's coming out because people are so amazing. Oh my gosh. But look how fun these are. So we didn't get the pricing printed out for them. Shoot. That's not what I was wanting. Okay. I know these are like around 25, somewhere in that range, and they should be all up on the site as well too. They are 3D printed. They've got this great little lip on them. That lip is meant to flush up against your craft mat, and then you can use it for storage, but you can use it to just move your trash over. Move your gems over, have your gems right here along the side, and whenever you're ready to throw stuff away, put stuff away, the sides are little funnels. Are these not awesome? Linda, whenever she opened them up yesterday, she was all oohing and awing over these. She's like, these are so cool. I'm like, they are really cool. So you get 3 different sizes in your pack. And again, look how great they're going to fit up next to it. I love these. And again, all this 3D printed stuff. Now, it's also got little tracks in here. So if you're putting little gems and stuff, it's going to help your little gems to stay where they're at. So fun. Now, that had a little bit of catch to it. Oh, it's because they have anti-skid little feet on them. I'm like, why did that catch? It's not magnetic, but if you put it on your glass mat, it's got great little anti-skid feet. Now on my tables, it does really good there too. My tables aren't as slick as the glass to where it really catches on that, but it's not like shifting around really willy-nilly there. So, hello, Carmen. Yes. Oh, Carmen, we have had a day here. Doodlebug, second round of Doodlebug mystery boxes showed up today. And they came on, they showed up last night right before we closed. And they showed up on a pallet. I also need to mention we have cookie class tomorrow night with 23 people. So these tables have to be completely clear by tomorrow. So my eyeball is twitching nonstop, not going to lie. All right, we've got these little clutter catchers in purple, teal, white, and pink. Oh, Linda says she needs a pink one and a purple one of them. You've got it. Sarah wants 2 teal bar magnets. You've got it. And I know Paula said she wanted a pink one. You've got it, friends. These are so fun. I'm so excited about these And again, this 3D printed world, you know, the sky is kind of the limit. All right, moving around. We also got a great restock on Color Vibe paper. So kind of boring, but Color Vibe it's such a good seller for us. A lot of times it takes me 4 or 5 months to sell through a good selling cardstock. We go through Color Vibe really, really quickly. I feel like I'm turning around, and there are a lot of colors. So maybe I'm not selling through one color as fast as what I think I am, but they are just really good sellers. So they are great. Joanne wants a teal one. Jen, you called in right as I started my live. So I heard you on the phone, my friend. I will listen to that in just a moment. Yes, they're meant to go like alongside your glass mat. And see how they got this great little lip? It slides right underneath it. Okay, just slides, but it's got little grippy feet. So once I put it down, they're not like sliding all over. Fits great on top too, so that way, you know, you could have your gems on your work surface right there with you. Nice. And then right here, you've got a little funnel there as well. And I'm going to go ahead and pull Joanne's over. And then Debbie wants 3 each of the Color Vibe. You got it, Miss Debbie. Color Vibe colors, blah, blah, blah. Color Vibe colors we just got in. Peony. Look, Debbie, yours might even come with a little cat here. Cranberry. Avocado, robin's egg, pine oatmeal, and cranberry. Look how good those guys look together for Christmas. Aren't those beautiful together? Did you order a Doodlebug box? Yes, you sure did, Miss Starla. You are in my pile. We have to just go in. I've been going in the order that they're received. And so I just need to go in and tell you yours is ready for pickup. So here's your official social media. Yours is ready for pickup. But yeah, you should get that text tomorrow. I don't think it was paid for yet, but I know you'd placed an online order for them. Yes. Oh, and there's Miss Babs. Babs, I sent her an invoice. Oh, and Shannon's on here rubbing it in, how beautiful it is in sunny California. 76. I mean, that's good weather. I could take that. It's really cold here in Indiana. Really cold. Like we were down to like 7 degrees over the weekend cold. Robin's egg, orange, navy, green, charcoal, and brown. So there's our restock on our Color Vibe. Now, oh, you're very welcome, Miss Shannon. Thanks for chatting with me too. Then also, I know a few of you were on reorder, but I think just 1 or 2. Tickets for Twinkle and Treats. How much are the boxes for Doodlebug? $65. Mystery boxes are $65, and shipping, like my most expensive shipping, I think, and I only charged them $10, was like $14, $15 out to California. And they got multiple boxes. Like we put them all in one if we can. And she was in like a kind of a larger populated area too. Miss Sarah, your box of Lisa Horton, the next box of 2026 embossing folders is in for you. All right, so that was our little glass board order over there. This was our 2062 here in New Mexico, but sunny. See, I could take 62 and sunny. That is like what used to be fall weather around here. You know, it's great because you can wear sandals and jeans or shorts and a sweatshirt. Oh, I love that weather. So we did Glassboard Studios. This was just a little teeny tiny restock from the warehouse. You'll take a box if we have one. I think we will. So you've got it, Miss Carmen. We'll put you on the list. How much is the Year in Blooms? The Year in Blooms is like, I think $139, but I take a chunk off it right away. We do ours at $119.99, and you get 12 different floral embossing folders in that. But yeah, I do mine at $119.99, just because it's a little bit more of an expensive item anyway. So whenever it costs more, I make a little more. So I just take a little bit off the top to help both of us out. I guess help you out more. But then I sell more. So that's how I help myself out. All right. So I also asked you guys the other day about Doodlebug cardstock. Now, this one we got in because Stephanie used it in her her house album kit. So this is a color that we needed for that. So we are working on putting this color into the kits. But I will tell you, I started off, and my rep at Doodlebug was teasing me. I told her to pick 15 of her favorite colors, and she was like, 15 out of 52. That's not easy. So anyway, but she messaged me back that her and Cynthia picked out what they felt were the best 15 to start with. So I will have Doodlebug cardstock coming in for you guys. But for right now, I've got Ruby. So we've got Ruby in right now. It's a nice, really dark red. Their cardstock is smooth on one side and textured on the other. We got... Let's see here. Just got my box of, so Joanne also ordered the Year in Bloom. She's the one that started it all. And she says she cannot wait. She got it. I'm sure she's oohing and ahhing over it. And she cannot wait till Christmas is over to play with it. And so Cynthia, we will get you one ordered. Thank you very much. I like this Doodlebug red too. It's really good. So I can't wait to see what Cynthia and Allison picked out for us. So that's very exciting. All right, moving on. We got a small little restock, not huge, small little restock from our Canadian distributor. What is the weight? You know, I don't think it has a weight on there, but I'm going to say it's probably 80. It's very close to, yeah, Babs, I'm going to say it's probably about an 80 pound. It's not a 65. It's definitely thicker than a 65, but it's not 100 pounds. So it's, I'm going to say from like back in the day before we had heavyweight cardstock, it's that weight. So that's why I'm thinking it probably is like an 80, 85, somewhere in that range. So it's not a really thick cardstock, but it is thick enough to where you could use it for layering for sure. Backgrounds on your pages, building, mini books, especially if you're building a mini book with it, you're going to probably add a layer on top of it anyway, and that's going to give it some more weight too. All right, so moving on to our Canadian distributor, just a few things in here, a couple little things we restocked as well. First of all, this is a brand new card kit from Paper Rose. It's called Joy to the World. They are one of those companies that loves to keep producing Christmas forever. And they just came out with this beautiful Joy to the World that is a really, really great faith-based line. It's just really hard in December to keep buying Christmas lines as a store because I already have enough. But I could not resist not getting these card kits in. So Joy to the World, quick card collection. And I thought some of that, especially like with the angels and stuff, you could probably use those for other things. Winter cards as well too. Does Doodlebug have a brown cardstock? They definitely do. And I wonder if they will send me a brown in my next order. That should be here anytime, Dawn. But if not, and you're wanting a few sheets, I definitely, like if you want 10 sheets of brown, I definitely can just stick brown on an order for sure. Joy to the World, you've got it. Thank you, my friend. Next, we've got some black. It says, gosh, look at all the cat hair on there. Well, apparently someone laid all over the tables last night. Oh, well, the boys were here. I bet they were rolling on the tables because they were here. This one is called Midnight Black. So that is some of that hunky-dory. Now, I think you're getting more of a shine because of the acetate on it. So let me open this one up. It is a Mira card, but I don't think it's like foil. No, it's not. So you've got sheen on it, but it's not foil, and it's plain on the back. So this is Midnight Black Mira card, $9.29 for 10 sheets. So that's a new item for us. Little Book of Snowmen. We did have a few of you on reorder for this. I think we got all of those filled. So this is the Little Book of Snowmen. This one is stinking cute. We also got in that burnishing tool. And I know, Deb Livingston, if you're on here, I think we had a few on restock for you. I need to see if they pulled those for you. But look at this Little Book of Snowmen. I'll go a little slower here. These are great for like little card fronts. Very, very fun. This is not the first time we've had these, so they could be in your stash already. Look how pretty these are. I don't know if it was one of these. The other day in the Doodlebug dish, Marilyn posted a card that was the most adorable little shaker. I don't think it was from this pack, but you could do the same thing. She had a snowman, or maybe it was a Santa, but they were beachy. They were beachy themed for Christmas. And she put this in a shaker case and made the whole thing like a shaker front and made the whole thing a shaker. It was absolutely adorable. Adorable. This one here, again, the burnishing tool. These are great for not only, like putting down like vinyl and things like that, but even more so, I like something like this for whenever I'm doing mini books, I'm doing liquid glue, just to run over it with a burnishing tool. That way, if I have glue on my fingers, how many times have you had glue on your fingers? And then you go to rub something after you've put glue on the back, you've got glue on your finger, and now you get glue on the front. Oh, I hate it when I do that. So at least this way, whenever you pick up your burnishing tool, if you've got glue on you, it's just going to go on your burnishing tool, not onto the front of your card. You did pull, Deb. Thank you. You are awesome. Look at that. So Deb, yours have already been pulled if you're on here. So these should all be good to go. So we've got the little burnishing tools. We've also got our little ribbon pillars back in stock. This is to help you make easy peasy bows. And you can make teeny, teeny, tiny bows. So however far apart your two pillars are, that is how far from end to end your loops will be. So yes, you can make little teeny, tiny baby bows with this. I love mine. I've got an old school wooden one, still use it. Love that thing. These are $7, so not bad there either. Oh, Paula says the burnishing tool is good for adhering cardstock to your cutting mats, like your Cricut, your Silhouette. Oh, good thinking. I don't pull my Silhouette out as much, so I don't even think about tools that would help me use that. So perfect. Deb wants a burnishing tool. You've got it. And then Joanne, I saw your Joy to the World. And then Linda wanted a Joy to the World. And Shirley wanted a Joy to the World. Got those. Thank you. Also restock on my favorite little chicken stamps here. I love these little festive chickens. So we've got chicken 1 and chicken 2. Christmas chicken 1 and Christmas chicken 2. Here's chicken 1. I love the clucking through the snow. Now wait until I flip it over and you see all the hats. All that is extra. So you don't have to put the hats on them. So you can use these little guys all year long. I wanted to say these little, so I'm not going to say it because it could, it's kind of, bad. But that word there with ER, I was going to say you could use these little blank all year long. I'm like, ooh, somebody might take offense on that, but I love it. But you could send someone, if you've got, so a friend of mine that used to own a store out west, she used to do what she called her after dark cards class. And they were kind of naughty cards sometimes, or, little, they would say bad words. And so yes, you could put a little bad word on some of these that, wouldn't really be bad word. It would begin with cluck, but it would just be, oh my gosh, you could totally do some after dark cards with these. And then this one is chicken, or Christmas chicken number 2. And again, I'm going to flip it over. And again, you can see that the hats are all extra. Now, these little girls down here, they do have their little champagne glasses, but I think that would be fun for little birthday cards, cheers to your birthday. So fun. Merry Chickmas and a Happy New Year. Are you chicken me? See, you could do the, are you chicken me? It's your birthday. So you could definitely use these other times as well. So again, we've got chicken 1, chicken 2, restocked just a couple of our lanterns. As we're getting out of the season, I didn't want to go too heavy, but we were out of Christmas tree lanterns. So I got that one back in. Somebody said I cracked them up. Well, I'm glad I cracked you up because I didn't want to, I don't want to be like naughty or anything, but right, the first thing I thought was, hey, and that word, but not really the bad word, but how funny would that be? Oh my gosh, you're old as, oh my gosh, that's a good one too. You're old as, and then you fill in the blank there with that. Oh, I'm thinking of all the people like my uncles, they would get the best kick out of that if I would send them something like that. Oh my gosh. Yes, I do have, again, you have to bear with me. You have to remember I've raised boys and they are normal boys. Oh my goodness. So we've got our tree lantern in. We've got another penguin lantern in. We also restocked some of our folios. And I bet Linda is probably killing me wondering why. So apparently trifold folios have been on back order forever. And I did not realize how many orders I had in back order on. So we're going to have to figure out something to do with these little trifold folios because they are taking over. Holy cow. So we've got this great little trifold wallet. Oh my goodness. But this one here, oh, no. Hold on. I was thinking of the wrong one. No, friends, this one we did need. This is the one that I used for my Doodlebug album. Oh my gosh, yes. So this is Trifold Folio Wallet. This is the one that I used for my little Doodlebug album. You guys remember this one? I just turned it the opposite way. So let me show you Trifold Folio Wallet. But again, here it is. You can see it going horizontally. I did mine vertical. Okay, so here it opens up. Okay, you can see your fun little pullouts there. Here's my little pullouts. And then opens up. And then all my fun little pages and this great little waterfall in here. So yes, we did need this one back in. And it has been on back order for quite a while. So this is the one that I did my cute little Doodlebug album. Love this one. I can't remember if it folds in this way or that way. Doesn't really matter. And then it closes up like this. Ta-da. And then it will tie itself all shut. So that one, again, is using a trifold folio wallet. In here, you get a black one and a craft one. So you're going to get two in there. I'm going to leave this guy up here with it so people can see what I did with that one. So there's the trifold folio wallet. That one is back in stock. That's the one I needed for the special order. I couldn't figure out which one you used, so that one was not pulled yet. Okay, that's fine. You're back here anyway tomorrow, so we can get that one. I'm going to put one in my chair, and then that way we know that one there. But yes, we have been waiting on this one for quite a while. All right, so trifold folio wallets back in stock. The little quick folios, just a couple of those came in. A little envelope pocket quick folio. This one here is the quick folio accordion. So it's going to accordion out. And then this one is another good one. Now this one's an older one. Oldie but a goodie. This one's a really popular. It's the Gate Flap Folio, and it makes a nice 5x7 album. And again, you get a black one and a craft one in here. So that's another good one. Trifold Folio Wallet. You've got it, Miss Karen. Thank you very much. Okay. And then we also got more of the TVs. I got more of the TVs in white and craft. So we've got two different ones here. We've got white ones and craft ones. So the fun little TVs. I know these were so popular because somebody used them in the Simple Stories, Simple Vintage Believe class that we did with Air. Somebody used one of these as their project, and oh, so cute. And then a lot of people that were in that either wanted one for their bundle or just wanted it for another project and saw how cool it was. So again, we've got the little mini TV albums, white and craft. Trifold Folio Wallet. Oh, I already saw that one. Yep, got that one. Perfect. All right, I'm going to walk around the table a little bit more here. We got some of our great little easy toppers in. These are Books with Flowers. That's what these are called, Books with Flowers. These, you've got 10 of them in there. These are the ones that are already punched out for you. I feel they're a little thicker, too, than the ones that we punch out ourselves. And they have glitter on them, too. So these are great Coming on late. Is this a sale? Nope. This is just a regular what we got in today, Liz. It's not a sale one, but you can always buy from it, of course, but nothing, no crazy wheeling and dealing today. Today, Liz, I didn't even get lunch today. If you look over there, you can kind of see half of an eaten apple. That was my breakfast and my lunch. We have been getting through the doodle bug mystery boxes today. So that is what we are working on. And that's what we spent our whole day. So I did not get a chance to do any sales or anything like that for you guys today. Third book, please. Which one did I show third? All right, let's see here. Trifold Folio Wallet. Then we did Envelope Pocket. Oh, Book 3D. These guys right here. This one here, the 3D toppers with the books. I read it with, there's an R in there. Third book. Oh, goodness. And then trifold for Jean, you got it. Books with flower toppers for Miss Linda, you've got it. One for Sarah as well. You've got it. Thank you, friends. All right. Moving around the table here. This one is a new one, 3/4 Designs. 3/4 Designs is one of those companies. Again, when we do our Canadian distributor, almost everything is an import. That's why I love them. And they have other things, but I mainly get all the stuff they import in. Our U.S. distributor does not import like these guys do. That is really, really how he's made quite a niche for himself. Doing lots of import stuff. So 3/4 Designs, I think it comes out of Poland or Hungary. But this one is a beautiful winter line. It's called Winter Chronicles. It's got a little bonus one on the back. Now, 3/4 Designs, if you get one of their bigger kits like this, they do these smaller ones. These are like your cut apart pages. Sometimes too, it'll be just smaller strips of color, and that they intend for you to use your die cut machines instead of wasting a whole full-size sheet of paper. You can do your die cutting out of these, but look how pretty these are. Oh, I love the back of that one. You know me, I'm a sucker for a good wood grain. Look at these. Oh, there's that good wood grain again. That would make a great 2-page spread. Oh, look at that little kind of enchanted castle back there. Again, if you don't want the castle, you put your picture on top of it. But wouldn't that be really pretty too? If you've got, like if you took the kids ever to anything Frozen, Elsa and Anna, that would be a really, oh, see right there. I didn't even know that was in there. I really didn't. But look how pretty that is. And again, if you don't want her, you cover it up. Ooh, look at that really cool mushroom over there. So it's got winter vibes. It's got kind of fantasy vibes. Oh my gosh, it's huge, isn't it? Dang. Here's a punch-out sheet in there. Another punch-out sheet in there. Ooh, see, that's total fairy vibes. But again, if she's not your thing, you put your pictures over her. You cover all that up. And then they also give you on the back some little ideas on what you could do with it. So again, that is the Winter Chronicles. So those are new. Next new, we have been loving some of the printed stuff that Hunky Dory's been doing. And we've been getting in a lot of their printed acetate. Well, now that Joanne educated me, and taught me what parchment means, I think I knew along the lines, but forgot somewhere, I also got in this Christmas parchment. So parchment paper is just vellum. Okay, so overseas they call it parchment. Here we call it vellum. So this is printed vellum, and it's just printed with snowflakes and Christmas stuff. So we've got snowflakes, 4 of those. Then we've got this great Season's Greetings, Merry Christmas. We've got, hopefully, yep, you guys can see that. Then we've got ornaments. We've got holly. So it looks like you've got 4 different ones and 4 sheets of each. So 16 sheets in here. Beautiful printed vellum. Let's see here. Christmas parchment. You've got it, Miss Joanne. Winter Chronicles for Tina. Ooh, Tina, you got it. And that might put your bucket at free shipping, my friend. Yes. I know I've got a bucket over there, so that might put you at free shipping. You got it. Christmas Chronicles for Miss Liz. You've got it, Liz. Thank you, my friend. Pulling one for you. And then I'm also pulling some printed vellums. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, Linda says she was oohing and ahhing then whenever she checks them in. When she does that, and I'm here, she'll fuss at me and be like, you didn't order enough. I'm not going to get one. I'm not going to get one in the live. Like, I will do my best. I will do my best to not let people know how good it is. How about that? Miss Pam just jumped on. Hello, Pam. She wants a printed vellum. You've got it. Debbie wants vellum too. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Moving right along. Now, this one here, we should have two. Nope. Okay. I thought, oh, no, here they are. They just got covered. I covered them. So we have had this set before. Guys, I think this is one of the coolest sets of words out there because they have this great arch to them. You know, and so often we're doing things with circles and ovals, and then we've got this straight sentiment. Well, these are really fun because they're arched. Now, we're going to have two different ones, okay? This one we've had before, mind you, all right? So this one you might have in your stash, but I just want you to know we're going to have another one, so we got to call them, like this one is just going to be essential arched, and then we're going to check out festive arched. All right, so essential arched. Here's the little words we've got in there. With love, with sympathy, birthday wishes, thinking of you, forever grateful, to a special friend, and congratulations. And you can see how great they work along a circle on your card. I'm going to flip them over so you can see they're nice size too. I'm going to keep my hand in there. They've all got a shadow if you want to use the shadow. This is also one that I recommend. I'm going to come over to Tina's bucket. So I was just talking about Tina. And it looks like, oh, Tanya's got one in her bucket too. Oh, Melissa's got one in her bucket too. So that nice big roll of double-sided tape, we call it, they call it tissue tape is what the company calls it. It is not tissue tape like we think for wrapping. It is just a good double-sided tape. I would definitely run these through with that because otherwise you're going to want to pull your eyeballs out trying to put glue on these little bitty spots and then not have glue ooze everywhere. So when it's things like this, get that roll of double-sided tape out, make your life so much easier. So again, this one is essential arched sentiments. And then this one here, too late, I already get rid of all the Christmas paper. We'll get more. We will get more. It's one of those things you just never know. Sarah claimed one too. You've got it, Miss Sarah. All right, then this next one is festive arched sentiments. Now, they just came in stock, so I know they're a little late for Christmas, but next year. There's always next year. So we've got here again, here's real size on them. Love these. We've got season's greetings, Christmas blessings. I like that, Christmas blessings. Merry and bright, warmest wishes, festive cheer, deck the halls, peace and joy. So these are really, really fun. You've got 14 in this one. So you've got seven words and 7 backgrounds. So these are good. Can I get the Moonstone words both? That's Anne. Yes. How much are the arch sentiments? They are, well, I guess the Christmas ones didn't get priced. So the one set is $22.49. And it looks like the other ones are $22.49 too. Just a couple of them didn't get priced. So $22.49 on the sets. Okay, so let's see here. How much are they? Then Paula wants us. So we got Anne's both. Then Paula's festive. Got it. Did I get the arch sentiments? I will take the new festive ones, please. You've got it. And then Joanne, do you want us to check to see if you got these already? Now, of course, if you got them from someone else, I can't check that, but I can check and see if you got them from us, if that would help. Okay. And then Carmen wants the essential arched, which is the regular set. You've got it. All right. Next up, we've got this fun little marker bag. Now, we did get some of these in a while back, very similar, and they came from Pear Blossom. Okay. This one here, same concept, but they're just very, very pretty. Now, I like the Pear Blossom ones too, but I know for some of us, we like a different look. So these are collapsible. You've got this great little area here. Let me see if I can get this to collapse. It was easy, but I was doing it one and two-handed. So it collapses down. So you put your markers in here. Okay, I'm going to grab my little box cutter. So you've got your markers in here, and that way you collapse it down and you can see all of your markers. Then whenever you're done, you just pull it back up. See if I can pull it up easier than I could pull it down one-handed. Kind of, sort of. Oh, here we go. I'm getting it. Okay, so then you pull it up and zip it up, and it hides it in there. Really, really cool. So that's why, like, if you're doing just a small little day crop, anything like that, you don't want to take all your markers, or maybe you don't have a ton of markers, or maybe you want to start to separate them. You know, your watercolor pencils, your Olos, different things like that, and then you want them in different bags. But I just thought this one was really pretty. That was it. It's a different look, just a really pretty, very feminine bag. Those are $21.99, so they're basically the same price as what the other ones are. So really pretty on those. Festive Arch for Miss Sarah, you've got it. Tina wants a marker bag too. You've got it, Miss Tina. Thank you. All right, and then next one we've got, this one is for Sarah. I only got one in, but she asked if I could get this cute little guy. I mean, she literally asked me as I was finishing up this order. So I'm like, let me see. So I just threw one in the cart real quick and hit send. But look how fun he is. So this is an adorable little sledding penguin. So that is Miss Sarah's. Or actually, Linda, did you guys already pull Sarah's? And maybe this is an extra. I'm not for sure. We'll have to figure that one out. I think I put you on the spreadsheet. Sometimes I just remember, and sometimes they just, I make them crazy because I forget to put on the spreadsheet and I just remember. All right. Next up, this one is a restock for us. These are metallic watercolors. They've got a great pearlescent-y metallic look to them. We've got this one here is the greens and blues set. Then we've got the metals set. That one's really pretty. And then this one is your pinks and purples. And these are the only 3 sets they have so far. We don't have any other colors from them. I don't know if they will be doing more or not because, again, I don't order them direct. I get them from this Canadian distributor that we use. But really, really pretty. Really cute. So we got those there. I super want that one. I did stuff because you only got a couple in of those. All right. All right. And then next up, we've just got a little bitty. I think this one just kind of the box got pushed to the side and it was part of the Uniquely Creative order we got in the other day. Or these might even be from the vault ones too. Oh, this might be from the vault. That's what this one is. So these, we can get more in on our next Uniquely Creative order, but a lot of these we only have ones of right now. It came out of my sample pack. So we've got the little Pearl Daisy stickers. I'm going to have those in 4 different colors. The metallic watercolors, you've got it. And I'm assuming, do you want the metals, Shirley, or do you want one of each? Since you said metallic, I was thinking maybe metals. They're all metallic. We've got the blues and greens, kind of what I'm calling the metals. And I didn't cuss, I fussed. And then we've also got the pinks and purples there too. How much are they? They are $7.89. Crazy. They are, yeah, that's not a 1 there. Like almost free. That one says $7.49. I bet he's supposed to be $7.89. We probably need to check him too. So go with $7.89 on all of those. That was probably I know I haven't had those in since tariffs. So that's probably my little oomph up with the tariffs. And I bet I forgot to change one. Yes, the metals. You've got it, Shirley. Thank you. All right. So the Pearl Daisies, we've got blue, pink, purple, green. Got those. Then we also had a little restock on Heart and Soul. 6x6 pad here. Creative Cuts for Heart and Soul. We've got the Vellum Cuts for Dressed in Daydreams. These are all florals. Now these would be pretty with some of those fun little metallic-y backgrounds behind them. Do a little mixed media card. That would be really pretty. Then we've got Creative Cuts, regular Creative Cuts for Dressed in Daydreams. And then we've also got one of their great little stitched tag dies. This one is called Stitched Essential Tag Die. I need to decide what color I want on the watercolors. You certainly can call tomorrow. You can message tomorrow, whatever works better for you, Miss Pam. Whatever works for you. And then that brings me around the table, friends. So, whew, I know usually Tuesdays is a huge live. We do have more to show you, but this was all I could handle for today because we have got to be in shipping mode tomorrow. My mom normally works 9:30 to 3. She came in today and worked 9:30 to 4:30 on her day off. So thank you, Mama, working to get everything out. And my gosh, we were busting them out in here. Terry was here for a few hours this morning before she went to her other job. So yes, we are working hard to get them all out. And right now we're getting low on some of the boxes, but we should have just a few left of each. So, whew. Alrighty, friends. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit tonight on this kind of gloomy, cold Tuesday in Indiana, but it's hot in here. Oh my gosh. I was just like, I'll be sending an email with a few things, so that's okay. Oh, that's always okay. You got it, Miss Cynthia. You've got it. So send that email away. But yeah, we were booking it today, getting all your stuff pulled and invoiced. Hopefully, we'll get just as many done tomorrow, and then these will all be gone. So thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit tonight. Again, I'm Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. You can always shop us online at www.thedoodlebuginc.com. All of this is up on the site for you guys. Now, the mystery boxes I did take down. I know I kind of showed you those, but those I took down. They're not on the website anymore. That way, just in case someone told me they wanted one and I forgot to put them on my spreadsheet, I have wiggle room because that makes me very, very nervous. So, alrighty, friends. Well, thank you again. Gosh, yeah, it's going to be another great fun week. Tomorrow I will have another live for you guys, and tomorrow we will be doing Pink and Maine, so it'll be a great one tomorrow. You guys, in the meantime, have a crafty, blessed evening, and we'll hang out tomorrow, okay? Thanks. Bye.